Hi. Oh, hi, Ampex. How's your toe? I didn't realize. I mean, I knew you were going to the podiatrist, but they took care of it. It's great. Oh, that's great news. Oh, awesome. No pain. Oh, my gosh. Hi, Miriam. Oh, that's great news, Becky. Oh, my Lord. That is absolutely super. Wow. I've got things going on because of the sale, and people are talking, and yeah, I'm just dinging all over the place. I know, after all that agony you've been in since October. Oh my God, November, December, January. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that they were able to take care of it. Did you know they were going to actually take care of it when you went? That is awesome. I'm so happy for you. Oh, to be done with that. Oof. Good for you. Oh, awesome. That's great news. Let's see if I can't get myself somewhat. I've been running around. Oh my God. I mean, with Shelly and trying it. Hi, Pam. And try to get everything organized and packaged and weighed and mailed. It's quite the undertaking, but we're getting it done. And then I had to run down to. Well, I drove to my financial advisor. I had to sign some papers. And then, I've got bridge, and then I've got to go to the post office and get some shipping and stuff. So we're just going to hang out. I've got a miscellaneous, I guess I would call it a miscellaneous basket. And I thought maybe we'd take a peek in there. Maybe there'd be some sort of inspiration I could find there in this basket, and I will get it out in a minute. I wanted to show you another thing. Well, I did the pocket thing. They had that book, Treasure Books Lady. And then she had that book, Make Journals, and then she had all those pockets. And I started doing the pockets. I just wanted to try them out in a composition notebook. And I did. And then I should have covered the pages with dictionary paper before. But so there's 28 different types of pockets in here. And I have meticulously been covering them with dictionary paper, which is tedious. And, but almost done. But it's not easy to cover these with. But it'll be a book full of pockets every which way, that you can think of. And obviously the smart thing would have been, hi, Safia. The smart thing would have been done to glue the dictionary pages on the composition pages and then proceed to make the pockets. But oh no. So anyway, I've been kind of working on that when I'm sitting here staring into space. And then I wanted to make a little thank you card for the people that purchased. And so I decided to use this stamp that I carved a while ago. And, that's what she looks like when she's stamped out. It's a little cock out, and this was just a little tiny picture of a woman in the Week magazine, which I cut out, blew up, and then traced onto a block of, the stamp stuff. And so I'm working on those. And what else? That's about it. Let me get out this miscellaneous. So let me show you this. I got this idea from another crafter, and for the life of me, I can't think of her name. Hi, Anina. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's awesome. And this is I bought a whole bunch of dictionaries, used dictionaries, and this is the Modern Dictionary of Geography. And I painted it with gold, and I did a stencil on the back. And this woman, what she's done is filled this with, the stickers that come in the sticker book. And so I've started to do that with this. I stitched this with my sewing machine. And I got one thing in here. And here's a page. And you got all those, I've got tons of stickers and stuff that I bought. I got the sticker books. And I also have the ephemera from Temu, Moo Moo Moo. And so I'm just gonna, I kind of added some, I did a jelly plate, hi Kimberly, and put some paint on it and smacked it down. I'm a great smack and dragger. Remember we were talking about that on Sunday. So I've got some color on some of these pages, and I thought maybe this could be part inspiration. Did I glue those pages together? I don't know. And this happens to be a stitched book, and we know that those are very hard to. But it's a nice size book. It's really the right size for doing stuff. So, all right. Enough chatter. I love this cat. Sometimes we feel that way. I know, isn't that? Yeah, the start of a new book. Yep. And it is fun. A new book. All the possibilities. All right. So I've got to go underneath. I've got to burrow down below. And I got to yank some stuff out. So there'll be some noise and crashing and banging as I unbury this. Miscellaneous basket. And this thing is chock full of it's miscellaneous, right? And I haven't looked in this in a long time, and I don't even know what's in here. So you will be surprised along with me. And this is a basket. Let me turn another light on. It seems a little dark. I hope you guys are all well. And you've gotten through another half of a week. I don't know, is that better? Kind of, maybe. I still can't figure out my light. So, look at this. So I got some steampunky kind of stuff. And I have this. This is one of those, what do you call it? It's one of those die cuts that are real thick, not the thin, no, not thin mints. They're thinlets or whatever. And it's I love this guy with the umbrella. Let's see. And I made these, and these were kind of like specimen cards without the die cut. And what this is embossed acetate. And yeah, got a little washer on it. Got one of those. Oh, look, I have some of these. My box things. Hi, Gail. That I collect. This is Clifton, New Jersey, and Owasso, Michigan, MI. I always get the MI. Mississippi is MS. MO is Montana. MI is Michigan, I do believe. All right. Let's see what other goodies we have. Ooh, look at this. Talk about a tag. Ooh, look. That came out good. I like that. MO is Missouri. Yeah. What did I say? Montana? MT is Montana. We can have a little geography. Montana is MT. So I got a lot of this. This is from a masterboard I made. Isn't it amazing? You go through all this junk and you actually remember where it came from. Clothing tag. Cherokee Originals. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got some. Oh, all right. That's goodies. Look at all. All right. I got some stamps. Elizabeth. Look at this stuff. All right. I'm going to start gluing that down in some of those in that book, maybe. Oh, and we made these a while ago. Oh, whoops. Oh, no. Oh, no. Remember, we made these miniature. I think Janet Nash was the first to do it. We made these little miniature journals to make look like little miniature composition notebooks. And I stuck some paper in here. Oh, look, fancy. All different types of paper. And I've got a couple of more. I have to do is put the black tape on them, and then they look like the composition notebooks. Look at that. Oh, I guess I put a stitch in there. A stitch. And we made I know. And we made, and I got this idea from Deb Farrell, I think. We made fake little pencils. Pencils. Look at these little babies. Aren't those adorable? They are a skewer thing, painted and a little pink on the end to make it look like a eraser. And I colored the tips like red, green. It's too bad they don't write. Wouldn't it be cool if they wrote? Look, here's a yellow one. Little miniature pencils to go with the little miniature composition notebooks. They were fun to make. Got a little lady. That's a Flo lady. You got some passport stickers. And kitty. And some cars. And here's another one of those things I made. Now the die is, I learned this from Ava, the Crafting Bohemian. She uses liquid brown shoe polish to do a quick antiquing. And you can rub that on like packing tape and make it look like it's antique old packing tape. It's really a cool method. So I made a couple of these. I guess you could stick something in there, right? And that's not exciting. What is this? I have no idea. Here's a picture of a guy on an I-beam. I'm going to stick those in there. I don't know what that was. I have a typewriter die cut. And stick that on. And a nice lady. And a bug. And a stamp, a cutout. Oh, look. I hope this isn't boring. I'm having a blast. Look in here. I got all these little... Oh, dear. Oh, my gosh. I like fussy cutting, fancy cutting, whatever. So I cut out all these little guys. And pipes. Oh, that's cool. All right. I better put that back in that little... Well, I'll stick that over here in a pile. All right. A little corrugated punch. And look at that. A little quote, perseverance is strength. Isn't that true? There's been a lot. I've been reading, well, not recent, but I was reading about, I guess maybe the new terminology kind of for perseverance is grit. Thank you, Pam. Teaching our kids to have grit, and which is probably the same as perseverance. But, oh, look, I put a piece of lace on a piece of corrugated cardboard. that's something that we do, right? And here's some more of that acetate. You just take the acetate and you put it through an embossing folder, and you get a really neat effect. And those of you saw my little leather journals that I made. I threw those through, did the embossing thing with those. And these are like little, I think these must be from Janet Nash, because this is a series of 50 cards. Queen Elizabeth I and Queen Elizabeth II. And because I have a couple of these, and I'm pretty sure Janet Nash would be the person I'd gotten these from. And this is some scrapbook paper, and this is just a piece of whatever, little ephemera. Oh, and a beautiful rubber band. And some first aid kits. I like all this little stuff. Yeah, that didn't get printed out. Receipt that I dyed. A little specimen envelope. And this guy, I don't know whether he's got a toothache or not. Oh, let's see. A silent man is the best one to listen to. How true is that? A silent man is the best one to listen to. And your history lesson for today is that's what George Washington did. He would come into a room. Now, he was very tall. The men were pretty short back then, and he was over 6 foot. And he would come into a meeting, and he would just sit in the back of the room and really not say much. And we know how things turned out with him. Some tags I made. Oh, look, I have one of those edger things that I find very difficult to, but I edged the, let's see, can you see that? Let's see. I edged the back of bottom of that tag. And that's just the door. Let's see, some tickets. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger, and that's that Rockwell's painting of the little girl that's got a black eye. Hi, Nettie, who's sitting on a bench in front of the principal's office. Oh, that's a quote from Albert Camus. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. That's the first aid book. Some stamps, some tickets. I'm going to start. Okay. Something, Norton's switch. Photo paper. Oh, some, when you buy a frame, and then this was from a frame that had places for multiple. Hi, Christopher. Has multiple pictures in it, and I cut them out to maybe use as frames. So I got that. Here's a map of New York City. A little bit of the lower Manhattan, I would say. And let's see. Oh, this is one of my favorite embossing folders. It's a bingo. Can you see the embossing? Kind of there. Becky's doing fab. That is such good news. And I don't know. I happened to be looking at the weather thing on my phone yesterday, and they have little weather tidbits. And I don't know whether you know or but maybe you already knew this, but the Nova Scotia area got 5 feet of snow. So I messaged our friend Ruth, who lives in that area, and I asked, oh my God, are you guys okay? And she said they were okay, but her husband was tired of shoveling snow, and she was recovering. She had gallbladder surgery, and she's doing okay. But 5 feet of snow, that's a lot of friggin' snow. That's a lot of snow. And I don't know. There should be more of this if you understand everything. I think there's probably more to that kind of, life is for one generation. A good name. A life is for one generation. A good name is forever. I have no idea where I got these quotes. Not a clue. Let's see. Beginning is easy. Continuing is hard. Well, I don't know. The beginning is pretty hard too. But what did Confucius say? The first journey starts with the step. 1,000-mile journey starts with the. Hi, Dar. And then I got all these little. Oh, these are on sticker paper. And these all came from Graphic Fairy. And I printed them out on sticker paper. And these aren't real stamps. These are stamps out of a stamp catalog that I cut out. Just saying. And this is from Graphic Fairies. And this is from a Cheez-It box. I love my Cheez-Its. And I cut those out with die cuts. Let's see. A little postage. This is some really cool paper that I got. Steampunky paper. It's kind of shiny. And half a face. That's part of a masterboard I made. Another card. Another bingo card. Yeah, this is a picture. I know, isn't that profound? This is a picture of Mom, brother Fred, sister Julie. This looks like my dad, but it's not my father, and this is my grumpy grandfather. And these are from a flow journal. Isn't it amazing when you go through this stuff, you remember where it came from? That kind of scares me. More first aid. And a bag of gears. A bag o' gears. We all have to have a bag o' gears. Let's see. Ooh, I like that picture. That's out of a travel journal. Yes. Little stamps that I cut out. Cool. All right. Flow. Oh, look. A corrugated heart. Hi, Devin. And Devin is streaming at 2:30. Well, that's true. You think it's more scary if we don't remember, even for this little stuff. And Becky, are you streaming today at 1:30, 1:15-ish? I haven't had a chance to look at the stream you did the other night when you were talking about, the hooker thing. And you looked so cool. You had that beautiful robe on. You had a beautiful smile. And it was the picture and the caption just kind of was great. Coin trainer. I didn't know you could train coins. Huh. What's a coin trainer? Oh, the zine hop is going on. But you can do the zine hop anytime. I mean, I think it's great, but the zine hop is, and you're going to be live. I know, folks. I know what you mean, Gail. Yeah. See, here's a piece of that acetate that went through the embossing folder that I ran some round shoe polish on. And here's a nude man, a model. And let's see, let me get this envelope out of here. I just stamped on business envelope. Nice piece of old fake. This is fake old music paper. It's not real old. It's fake. It's fake. Oh, look. And this is a fishtail. This is from part of, I think, the funky fish thing. And these are, have you ever seen these? Are really cool. These are paper clips. But they're like, really thin paper clips. And they pop out. See? It's like a little thin, very thin paper clip. I don't know where I got them. Hi, Kathy. And, oh, they have the alphabet. Huh. There's C, D, E, and then look, the word love. It's the whole alphabet. Interesting. And this is R. R. Wow. It's interesting, huh? I don't know where I got them. And let's see what else is in here. Here's a frame. Another ticket. Here are some gears that I punched out. And another clock face. Here is a how to bandage your foot, starting with number 1, and then 2, then 3. Interesting. I need to bandage a foot. And here's some messed up paper. And we all love that. This guy just appealed to me, so I cut him out. It is like an archaeological dig. Yeah, got lots of little tickets, a little scrap of Timmy tissue paper. Timmy tissue paper. Here's another one of those cards from, this must be the Great Fire of London. The Great Fire of London. Haha, 1666. I knew that. Here's some more stuff. Let's see. Oh, here's another picture. And a bird. Put a bird on it. These are some relatives. I think this is my great-grandparents here. In here. Margaret and Abelard. Gypsy Love Song. Whoa! And I saved this. I thought this would make a neat shaker card. I've got a couple of these, but I don't know whether I'll do that. And oh, we got to have a circuit board, right? A little piece of circuit board that I made into a tag. It's a computer circuit board. Oh, you're going to do a jean jacket next? Oh, that would be cool. I cut up a pair of my jeans and I made a jean journal that's going to Barbara Clark. And I have the bottoms. Okay, Nettie. And I have just the bottom, just where the pockets and the zipper are. And I saw someone make a bag out of that. And I thought that would be really cool. And that's all I have of that pair of jeans that I cut up. Here's some more little. This is the bingo letters that I put that, the duct, D-U-C-T tape on, and then embossed that. So there's the number 6, and that's off the bingo. Oh, look, I have a whole bunch of these. And I put, yeah, I got a whole bunch of these. So, yeah, I think that's, let's see, here's one that's, the silver duct tape. And I did it in gold. I got a little gold. Yes, so they came out. Those are fun. And I saved the Pop-Tarts. I've got a couple of glass mason jars just filled of this little stuff. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I like looking at it. Oh, here's a lone button, right? We all have a lone button. Here's the guy with the migraine. He looks like he has a toothache or a migraine. Huh. You need the 6. You need the 6. Okay. You can have it. I'll put that aside for you. I will find a way. And then, hi, Miriam. I meant to say hi. Hi, Kathleen. So again, look, gears, scrap paper. Let's see, here's a 13. 62, quite a few of these. 40. Here's some more of those. I just glued that on the folder and then made it sturdy. Or look at these. 64, 64. I'll show you what I did with them. I got quite a few of those. These are Timmy things. Timmy had, hi Becca. Timmy has these, and it's kind of out of like a junk drawer. It has little bits and pieces, and they're kind of thick chipboard. And they were only printed on one side. So I took pictures of them, right? And printed those out and made the other side so I could glue the other side on the bare cardboard. Now it's not as bright, but I think it looks better than the bare cardboard. So that's what I did with all of them. Tedious, but I think that looks a whole lot better, right? Now generic is duct. No, I'm talking, but it's different than duct tape is sticky. Well, the other stuff is sticky too, but the stuff on, well, maybe we're talking about the same thing, is the silver stuff that they use to tape together duct work. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Isn't she cute? A little girl with, I think she's very, remember who you are. Oh, joy, love, remember who you are. Joys are our wings. Okay, I like that. Okay, all righty, we can use that. I think we should start maybe. I have no idea what that is. Oops. Yeah, I don't remember when I made these things, but they're kind of fun, right? Like these are like from tags. Well, here's another gruesome first aid lesson. I put the 6. And I'll show you where this, I got one of these, and it's one of the very first things I took out of the basket. But I used it on one of those tags. No, it's not this one, it's the other one. Let's see if I can't find it. And then I'll show you where oh, look, see? Here's another one of those things that came out of Timmy's thing. And I copied and made the backing for it. And that's the real side. And then this bowl clip is kind of messed up a little bit. And these, I'll show you where I use these I made for this. And I've showed you this journal before. But I'll show you what they look like when I use them on a journal. Yeah. See, this is where I use them, along the bottom of this journal. And then the top, that's where I use them. Oh, here's another one of those Timmy things too, one of the Timmy tags. And then again, I copied and put the back on. Yeah. Shift key, and then shift key. I love this picture. This is look how rough you wouldn't want to run into these guys. And this is my grandfather right here in the middle. And they were out and I think this is actually in the Bronx. And And let me show you what's in here. I saved, I think it's a different Safi, Janet. Yeah, I only have a handful of pictures that I saved. And I've made many copies of them. But this is my father and his cousin, Fred, on Staten Island. Here's that picture again of, and then here, look at these guys. Aren't those cool? This is a cabinet card. This is my grandmother on my father's side, Julia. And she's got a picture of my dad. I don't know who these people are. I never knew who they were. And these are pictures that didn't copy well, but this is my youngest son, my older brother. This is my oldest son. He was student of the month. Hi, Barbara. I love all his curly hair. He's lost all of his hair. And this is Vilars. Look at them. Fred W. and Josephine. That's my oldest son. He's running down the hall. I was on the yearbook. Yeah, the pink tint was an accident, but it does kind of look, yeah. And he was running down the hall, and I took a picture of him because I was on yearbook and I was taking pictures, and he was trying to get away from me. But look at these two men. They're not the same guy. It's two different guys, but they all look 61 Bond Street, New York. And I don't know. I don't remember who she is, honestly. I should. These aren't originals, but this is my mother's mother and her husband. These are the Viola and James Conley and a friend of theirs. This is my great-great-grandmother, Margaret Brule. She was Scotch Presbyterian. All of her brothers and sisters were lawyers and doctors, and she married Abelard Brule, who was a French-Canadian Indian, and they disowned her. And she went on to work in lumber camps and clean and cook for the lumberjacks up in Canada. And then they had a boarding house in Fall River, Massachusetts. My mother loved this woman, and she had like 8 or 10 kids. And my mother loved her. My mother said she always made her feel so special. And look how tinted this one really came out. I mean, this was a mistake. Oh, New Bedford. So these pictures were taken in New Bedford. And you almost can't see. And here are look at the guys. The little guys had little dresses on. And this is my grandfather again. And maybe you can't see him, but he looks a little drunk. This is on the north end of the Bronx. And here is Margaret in older age. Here's my grandma and grandpa. I love them. Oh my God. I'm just going, hi Janet. I'm just kind of rummaging through this box of miscellaneous, and I might start gluing it in a new book. What's it? I have what you say that because I don't. Yes, but I have the originals, and on the originals there is mostly identification of who those people are. I was telling people the other day that I grew up on Long Island, and they lived in Warwick, Rhode Island. And when they would come down to visit, I would just bug my parent. I would sit on the couch looking out the front window. And I would ask my mom, when are they getting here? And 10 minutes later, I would say, when are they getting here? They were the classic grandparents. I just could not wait to see them. Oh my God. And one year they brought me a baby bunny for Easter, a little white bunny. I was, oh my God. And of course, I was so original. I named him Thumper. Of course, aren't all rabbits named Thumper? And I love that little rabbit. And my grandfather built a hutch for it. And because my grandfather, the grumpy one, he always told me, he threatened me, he was going to make Hassenpfeffer stew out of him, which is German rabbit stew. And this is my Aunt Margaret and her son James, and this was in Massachusetts. She was a librarian in New Bedford. And here are Viola and her best friend. This is my grandfather, the grumpy guy, as a young man. And he and his brother both had the same name, but they had their middle names were different. So they went by their middle names, but both of them, he was Robert Fred Hornberger, and his brother was Robert, I can't remember the brother's name, but they had the same first name and they went by their middle name. And look at this. This is I do believe this is my father when he was 1 year old, all decked out in his little dress. This is New York City. Here he is, my dad, when he was probably about 1. Here is Abelard and Margaret. This is my mother when she was, I guess, I don't know, 2 or 3. And this is Lily Hornberger. And there they are, Abelard. And I love this picture. This is my dad and his cousin, best friend, Fred. And when you look at them, it's hard to believe they're 15 years old in this picture. They look so much older than that. And this is a Woody from the Boy Scout Council of America. And Fred would start fights. He was a very and my dad would come and bail him out. And my youngest son looks so much, like my dad. And then here they are again. And this is Fred and his wife, Julia. And there's another picture. Let's see. And I like the way the copies of these came out, too. I did these on photo paper. And then I distressed them around. So they must have been canoeing. And there's my grandfather drinking a bottle of beer. And here they are again. The ladies all have their hats on. And you got the pink glow too. That's, again, that's my youngest son when he was about 12. There's Dave. We've seen these, but the pink thing is interesting. Oh, and of course a little watercolor flower I did. So I think that's all of them. And here they are again, a little bit older, but I like the way they kind of came out. They have kind of an interesting look. And this is on regular paper. And these are on, so you got a view of thank you. Yeah. And these are old. And I've used them in a lot of journals, Sometimes I print them out on photo paper, and I got this pink thing. I don't know how that happened. It wasn't done on purpose, but again, sometimes those mistakes are really fun to work with. So, yeah. So let's see whether we can't put together a page in the book. Hi, Angie. Thank you, Devin. Now I just have them in and I got rid of most of them, but I've saved, those are like, I've saved a bunch of them. And again, I've used them a lot in various journals. I have a really neat picture of my grandfather. I think it's in here. Let me just see if I can find it. Yeah, see this? I put this. These are pictures of my mother. I love this picture of that. This was taken, Memphis, Tennessee. I guess this is Fred's dad, and I think he was a Fritz. This is them. Look at them. This is him married to Julia, and they were dressed up to go to some sort of costume party. And this is so out of their character. I mean, my grandfather was but I love that picture of them. And there was some sort of costume party they were going to. So I had stuck these in the middle of this journal. And this was a Rosemary Morris industrial. And in the middle section. And you can go on, Graphis Fairies and maybe other website where you can they have studio card frames, so you can take a picture and manipulate it and make it, create a studio card, and that's what I did there. But I thought when they were dressed up like Prince Charming and whatever, I thought that was pretty funny. I'm assuming you're talking about the crayons. Yeah, I never thought. So let's make a page, shall we? I've got about a couple of minutes. It's been a busy morning. Been working with Shelley, getting weights and packaging and all of that together. And I went down and signed some papers, my financial advisor, and then I came home and then working some more on getting the stuff ready to mail out, and now here, and then off to a little bridge. Let's see, what would be maybe something like this, perhaps. Maybe a little color. What do you think? A little color? Yeah, I think it needs a little color. So, yeah, I do. I have them. They're the originals. I have all of the originals, and they have all the important information on the backs of them. Okay. Whoops. Oh, that's a pencil. How about a little honey? This is fast drying. This is Seth Apter eye zinc dye spray, and I love it. It's great stuff, and it doesn't clog. And yeah, I've had it for quite some while. Yep, it's packaged and it's getting ready. And I'm so happy that ooh. Oh, that's good, Amy. You got your computer real good on that one. That was real good. All right, I took my computer in to be serviced. The keyboard's all. Let's do a little of this. What do you think? And the guy said to me, "Do you paint or something?" And I said, "Yeah, that's why there's paint splattered all over." Oh, my computer. There. That's a neat kind of color, right? Let's see, right? Ooh, I can, yeah, let's do that. Spread that around. My mother-in-law, she made the most unbelievable thing. She made a pictorial family tree. And she went, it starts with great great grandparents at the top, and it's huge, and it goes all the way down, and it has the whole family, and it's all. And back in the day when she did this was before computers, before anything like that. She set up, she was a really good amateur photographer, won a lot of awards, and she meticulously took pictures of all these pictures, created negatives, then had them printed out in various sizes, and built a family tree with just pictures of everyone, and it's huge. And she framed it. And my youngest son had, and she made like 4 of them for everyone in the family. And my youngest son, Richard, has it in his possession, and it hangs in his house in the Salt Lake City area. And he is a Mormon. He converted to Mormonism, and if, the Mormons are really into genealogy, and the Mormons have a huge kind of database of genealogy of thousands and thousands of people. So he was really into that. So I kind of like that. I'll stick that there. I found a new glue stick that I'm using. Not sure. I'm not going to say much about it, but it is by Doris. And Doris, if you're familiar, Doris makes I have a lot of embossing folders made by Doris. Oh, okay. Yeah. Shelly's still working on it. Yeah. You have to realize, when, all of the moving pieces that are in this project, all the different sellers, and invoicing, and Shelly's been working on her end of it for 3 days now. So I'm thank you so much for your patience. But it's coming. It's like the old story. It's in the mail. So it's Doris, and I found it on Amazon, of course, and I got a box of 12 of these. And I'm sorry, I don't remember what I paid for them. I don't think they were ridiculously expensive. I'm still looking. I still haven't. I mean, I like the stuff that smells really good. I told you about the one, this stuff here. This glue stick, Scotch, wrinkle free, and this smells really good. If you use this when you open your, you can smell it, and it's very florally. Florally, is that a name? It smells like flowers. It's florally. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's find some other piece of whatever. How about, I don't like that. Oh, how about this? No, I don't like that. I'm too fiddly when it comes to this stuff. How about a little yellow tissue, polka dot tissue paper. This is from the company that's called, they sell toilet paper and other paper products, and the name of the company is Who Gives a Crap. That's the actual name of their company. And when you buy toilet paper from them, each roll is individually wrapped in this beautiful, luscious tissue paper, polka dots and all sorts of designs. And they donate a lot of money to build toilets and stuff around the world. Well, I tell you, sniffing that, it smells really, really, really good. It does. It's very pleasant. I like it a lot. And now that Scotch brand glue stick is very, very, I mean, it's silly. It's very sticky, which obviously you want, right? You want stuff. I almost put that upside down, which would be so me, right? Upside down and backwards. Like, you got to do that. Whoops. There's like a sticker in here. Sticker here. Maybe up here. And kind of build downwards like so. But I still say the best glue, well, the glue stick that I liked the best was Amazon's, but it was their white glue, and it came in big sticks like this. And then they stopped making it. Now all they make is the purple stuff in the little, the little ones. I like actually both sizes because sometimes you need a little one and sometimes you want a big one. And as Eddie makes, says the size matters. So let's see. No, let's see. How about, no, I shouldn't put a nude guy next to her. That's not nice because, okay. Well, how about another stamp up here? I'm not real good at laying things out. I worry about it too much. So I'll stick this up here. Allentown. It'll be very colorful. We got the blue, and we got the yellow, and we got the little girl who looks very innocent. And how about how about one more, and then I've got to go. And then Becky's on, and then Devin is on. Oh my gosh, speaking of, I was watching Carrie from P&M. Carrie, well, you can find it, but it's very extremely expensive, Barbara. Yeah. On Amazon. Carrie, he did a thing with the jelly plate. He had like a pack of the small jelly plates. It comes in a pack. It's the triangle, circle, and square. And he just put paint on them and printed them out. And he made this gorgeous, and he made look like a quilt thing. And then he started to doodle on it. Oh my God, it is so cool. So we stick this here. Yeah. And I said I could do that because it's like using the jelly plate as a stamp, So let's do this. The beginning. Okay, and we'll there. And I didn't make a dent. I could, if I tried to glue down all of this stuff, right, it would be, yeah. How about putting this here? And this is the stuff that holds the little, the sticky loose leaf hole enforcers, and I saved it because I liked it. I don't know whether it'll stay though. Maybe it will. The other neat stuff is the old printer paper, that had the perforations on them. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to say goodbye because I have to go get kind of ready for bridge. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Anne. I'm talking about, thank you, Carrie the Crafter. Yes. And it's gorgeous. It's just absolutely gorgeous what he did. He's so talented. Well, and Safia now is on the officially right on the P&M team. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for being here. I am so happy that Becky's toe is on the heel. And yes, I will have fun with my bridge partners. So you all have a good day, good week, and hopefully I'll see you Sunday. And remember, if you can't be good, be careful and be interesting. I still love, well, I don't know who added that, but I love that. And be interesting. All righty. Bye-bye.